Welcome back. Well, when life hands you something you could never prepare for, joy can feel impossible. But our next guest has spent years making the case that it's not something that waits for things to get better, that joy often finds us actually during the hardest of times. Kate Bowler is a 4-time New York Times bestselling author for good reason. Her book is called Joyful Anyway. It's out now. Kate is also a very good friend of mine. Good morning. This is the book that I think I certainly need, but I think everybody needs. And when we talk about joy, let's make a distinction here. It's not toxic positivity. It's not happiness. It's not gratitude journaling. Joy is something different and deeper.
Yeah, it is, because I think talking about really what ends up being happiness in that way really sounds delusional at this point. We look at the headlines, we look at the brokenness in our own lives, and we think, despair is a very loud preacher. Like, what can possibly be strong enough to shout down despair? And I really think that the answer is joy.
And joy is something that can coincide with sadness. You write a lot about that. I read the first part of your book recently, and I just found it to be so profound. This is not a book I would have thought I would pick up if you were not such a good friend. And I was so glad I read it, because you just reach into those moments of sadness and identify how we can still find joy.
I have felt rescued by joy in the worst moments of my life, because it's when everything comes apart that you think it's not for me anymore, it's for someone else.
Yeah.
It's for lucky people.
Yeah.
And then when life happens, you realize, well, there's going to have to be something bigger and deeper that can actually carry you forward.
Absolutely.
And joy is this shocking, enlivening, big yes. So it's not just a good feeling, it's a story. It's a story that our lives, no matter what, are still worth living and worth loving. And that kind of truth, I think, is something that could carry us.
This is a truth that you have lived and experienced. You were 35 years old. You were diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, incurable colon cancer. Yeah. You're still here. You're in remission, but you had that experience. You were a young mom. You had just gotten your dream job. And you write that during that time, you felt almost like in a joy-wrapped bubble, is the way you put it.
Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah. Because, I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, happiness allows us to really just feel like life is going our way. But when everything bottoms out and you can't have that feeling anymore, joy somehow convinces you, because psychologically it engages both our reward system but also our stress system. So while you can't be like happy and sad at the same time, you can be joyful and sad, which is a very neat trick.
Well, I love this book also because it's hilarious, and you are one of the funniest people I have ever met. So the book is just a delight to read. But if you're looking for joy, because, you know, we talked about deep sadness and deep trials, but honestly, you write about it, you call it the ache. The everyday blahs are what so many of us feel. It's not crisis and it's not euphoria. It's just like Tuesday.
Yes. Tuesday is the worst day. I mean, objectively.
It is.
Which is today.
It is. If you were going to rank them, it is today.
It is today.
Well, you just brightened up our Tuesday. But like, how can, when you do have that kind of blah feeling, how can you, you don't want to manufacture joy, but how can you grab onto it?
Well, because our culture tells us that everything about us can be solved. And then when we know that there are missing pieces, we can start to feel like maybe I'm not a good woman, maybe I'm not a good Christian, maybe I'm not a good. But I really believe that God gives us joy so that we can live like this, with incompleteness, with ache, just with the blahness of things being unfinished and unfinishable. And so I think there are really easy things, frankly. Like Immanuel Kant has this lovely little 3-part thing that he says about how to be more joyful, like get close to that mystery. And he says, look, find something to do, because there's a weird relationship between service and joy. Yeah. Find someone to love, because love gives us an assignment, gives us a job. We can love each other. Yeah. And it gives us something to hope for.
And what was the third?
He was like, find something to hope for.
Yeah. Oh, find something to hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful book, and it's a delight, as are you. Kate, thank you so much for being here. Joyful Anyway. It is out today. I hope you grab it. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.